chair shots. Get it right.
Welcome back, Wrestle Nerds. Victor's in the hit. Let's see who's making their way to the...
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo, mi gente.
Woo! I had to wait for the music to finish on that one. But hey, we back, ladies and gentlemen.
Te mojaste, ya te mojaste.
Se murió.
It's getting rather moist, rather early today.
Moist.
Huh?
Moist?
HPC family making headwaves this week. 2 new rumored names for this year's Hall of Fame. Who really took over Portland this weekend? And injury update on AJ Styles. All this and more you get this week, ladies and gentlemen, for chilling with the bad guys. Welcome back for another episode of Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots.
I thought you were going to say chilling with the villains.
Nah.
You could have said that.
We bad guys, but we also
Yeah,
villains.
you should have said villain.
Well, I'm the villain.
You should have said villain.
We're not all villains.
But we are villains.
The resumes don't all stack
Does
up,
that
baby.
count, though? He pees sitting down.
Listen,
I
it's
seen
more
it.
comfortable
I
that
seen
way.
it.
Like who does it?
And he wipes the toilet seat, but he doesn't wipe himself.
Today is
Clorox,
episode.
that's
Yo, you wipe the seat and not your ass.
Shout out to Clorox wipes. We out here.
You're like,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
but
We
but
2020, baby. We innovated this. We
your
innovated
cheeks
the
and
bathroom.
thighs are white, but the rest of you is dark.
Shout out to tan lines. We making a new
You
comeback.
tan with a whole toilet seat on your ass?
Hey, I tan, but it makes me do my cardio best. So I will run these ropes, ladies and gentlemen, because we got a lot to talk about.
That's the segue you want to hit that?
Yes.
Alright, I'll let that happen, I guess.
Sean Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen.
Who?
Exactly. Who? Shelton Benjamin. He re-signs a new deal with WWE. He showed up on Chasing Glory, Lillian Garcia's podcast.
Chase.
What the fuck is
Chasing,
Chafing
not
Glory.
Chafing
We
Glory?
were chasing it because it's his running the ropes. So
Fuck
hey, that's like a reverse segue, right?
Yeah, Chafing Glory. The Ricochet edition.
Isn't
He's
it
been-
like baby powder that can take care of that?
He was a little reluctant, a
you
little
ever
hesitant
seen-
to get on the show.
You ever seen butt paste? They sell some shit called butt paste. It's for
Oh yeah, it's
babies
like the
and shit.
Jericho ass cream. We've seen it back in the 90s, right?
I guess.
Ass cream.
Bro.
Yes. We have some
I'm disturbed.
names now for the Hall of Fame. New names.
So we have
for the Hall
a
of Fame?
big name announced for
the
this
Hall of
Chubby,
year's.
why don't you tell them who the hell those names are?
He was trying
wait,
to.
wait,
I was
we're gonna tell them for free.
Yeah.
We could charge them.
I have an OnlyFan account.
This was yo. You might.
Yeah,
have to pay
you,
us for that.
you and your mom are your only
I
fans.
We'll
Oh,
save
no,
it
it's
for the
not
good
my
stuff.
mom. It's their mom.
Oh.
At the shopping.
Talk to him, pretty.
So we have a big name announced for this year's.
A big what?
How big is it?
Oh, no, I'm not JP.
Oh, okay, cool.
Shout out to JP.
Shout out to JP.
Guys, we finally have the British Bulldog announced for the Hall
Yo,
of Fame.
and weren't we just talking about that specifically last week? Like, yo,
No.
how the Bella twins will be in there before the Bulldog?
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Bulldog, before Pillman, before
So,
Owen Hart.
Vince, when you heard the show last week and you were watching, this is your rebuttal to that? This is you solving the problem? I know you heard us, but damn.
I think that was a bad move. Aren't they gonna do some shit in the UK soon? They could have announced it then. Or
Well,
they
for
have
next year.
They
Next
have that.
SummerSlam?
they say timing is everything, right?
NXT UK is having an Ireland.
Oh, that's true too. No, but I heard that there's a possibility of a future SummerSlam being in the UK.
Oh.
Oh, you could have.
And then that's when you announced that the
Book
British
that.
Bulldog's going
You
in.
could've.
I don't know. That would have been fun, right?
I mean, there's also rumor reports that JBL might be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Trash.
Speaking of fun, though.
I hated JBL.
Twitter was fun this weekend.
Twitter is
Randy
my
Orton made some
domain.
noise. Mischief, why don't you talk to him a little bit about Randy
Yo,
Orton?
Randy Orton is hilarious.
Is he?
Yes. First of all, he's got the best gimmick going.
He's rather violent, I think.
Sorry, Fiend. Can I say that? Can I say that? Yeah, the fuck I can, yo, because that's how I feel.
Oh.
All right, the Fiend.
What happens when you fight Goldberg?
Yo, the Fiend is dope. Oh, yeah, brother. But Randy Orton, and we'll talk about the Fiend tonight, but Randy Orton was on Twitter after, what's his name? Matt Riddle won his tag title, and he was like, I hated you. Now I get it. Good luck. Also, fuck off. Which is like awesome fucking Twitter etiquette to just write that way. But yeah, we can all see it. When companies let wrestlers be themselves, I think it's the best version of the product that can exist. And Matt Riddle is a guy you can't write for. right? He kind of like, how many fish can Bobby Fish fry? If Bobby Fish could fry fish.
Hey,
Like
that's
you think,
creative.
yeah, I think that's
creative.
clever. I think that and I really think that came from him. Like, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I have no evidence to back that up, but that just sounds like a Matt Riddle fucking thing to do.
Right.
Monster
Wait until
Factory.
PCF
We would
comes
know.
out with
I
his.
don't know. I feel like from what we've heard, like that sounds like some ridiculous shit that he would say.
Hey.
And I love when when wrestlers, they can be just people too, right? Like I like gimmicks and characters, but I like personas, and he's a persona. Like that's all part of the package, baby. He's fucking funny.
Speaking of part of the package and having all
Hey,
of that,
whoa, what are you talking
all
about?
intact. Listen, HPC has a family member out there who's making big moves, big head waves, yo. Shout out to Chris Bay, man. Vegas stand up. Our boy Chris Bay,
Vanessa.
the 24-year-old ultimate
ultimate
finesse is coming for Impact and coming to make some noise on Tuesday nights. Let me tell you about that.
Impact has become the Bay Area.
Yo, indeed. And yo, he got his feet wet in
Congratulations.
2018, early, got a few matches in, but now he's there, signed a deal, and yo, good job, Impact.
He wasn't.
did
Impact
good.
wasn't the only company searching him though,
No,
right?
no.
No, because on a press conference released on Tuesday,
Shout out to
Cody
Chris.
Rhodes brought up Chris Bay, talking about that he was interested.
No
And
doubt,
as soon
no
as
doubt.
that dropped, the news was dropped about
Yeah,
Chris
Impact
Bay.
was like, espérate.
Hey, hold on, let's
Hey.
book this man.
Ese tipo mío. Yeah, they
Saca la
claimed him.
chancla.
They claimed him
Shout
mad
out to
hard.
Chris,
But
our boy.
Chris Bay is gonna make some noise. Who do you want to see him facing that roster? Automatically, I'm thinking Austin, right? Like,
I want, yes, definitely Ace
Austin
Austin.
Ace. Ace Austin, I'm sorry.
Yo, TJP. He's my
Oh.
favorite talent on Impact right now. He's
Really? I
doing
didn't know
things
that.
with Fala, but in talent wise, yo, 1-on-1, I would love TJP to go against Chris Bay and see what they can come up with.
Don't forget to check out the Shooting the Ish with Chris Bay as well.
Hey, that's
oh,
a,
we
that's a
interviewed
cute
him.
club. Yeah, we
What?
did. I
Damn,
think
that was
so.
pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was money. It was gold, like that contract. Pretty chubby. Speaking of contracts and trainings and performance centers, why don't you talk to him about
and
somebody new to the performance center?
So WWE has confirmed that Tito Ortiz recently trained at the Performance
Bye.
Center. So what do you guys think about that?
He took his matchup with Berto Del Rio too far.
A little too serious?
hey, he won, didn't he?
He did. Whoop that ass. Made him tap.
That's
Ay,
easy,
round.
right? The WWE could sign him. That should be easy, right? Like fucking. Do you care? I don't know if I care. I don't.
I think he did. I
care.
think he got it fucked up.
We need Cyborg
Ken
in
Shamrock's
WWE.
in.
yeah, I'd
not
be
there.
more interested in
We need
Cyborg.
Chris Cyborg.
Yeah. You got to go to Impact to get Shamrock, brother. Wrong
guess.
company.
Wepa. Yo, hold on, real quick. That's interesting, right? Because we've had a couple of like MMA guys talk about going to the WWE, and yes, absolutely. Like Becky Lynch doesn't have a leg to stand on because that's what she has to say. And anybody in MMA that wants to go to WWE, they can try. I think Kyle Sonnen was the only one that couldn't get in,
Damn.
which says a lot, right? Because I feel like he would have been a character.
He had the promos, I think.
Right.
Down for
I know
that.
karate, dickhead.
Yes, he does. Shout out to the fucking.
You know who
Warhorse.
else knew karate? All of Portland.
Oh shit.
Holy
Karate.
shit. Saturday. February 16th.
Can I just chime in something real quick?
No, man, shut the fuck up.
You know
I'm
what?
doing like a lead in here.
Fuck you too, bro. You know what that Portland crowd and your mom have in common?
Oh.
They both love to chant one more time when something good happens.
Oh my
Just gonna
God.
leave it at that.
Okay.
Really? This guy, bro.
Ladies
You're
and
sexually
gentlemen,
deviant.
I asked you this question as I asked my brothers here. Who took over Portland this weekend, man? Because I was worried, or not worried, but I was a little concerned that the Keith Lee Dominic match was probably going to be their worst of the set. But,
What are you talking about?
yo, that shit took over the weekend, I think.
Keith Lee.
Yeah, that Keith
Yo,
Lee match was
uh,
probably the best match.
We're
on
going to
the card.
talk about when we get to Wednesday nights, how they had that confrontation tonight. And I'm just going to talk about it now. Fight forever.
Yeah.
Right? Fight forever. They can fucking. We complained in the weeks leading
Don't we
up
have
to this.
Don't we have a shirt?
Fight forever. Yo,
They
check
was-
out the
they
shirt.
was
Yo.
saying that shit. Y'all was
Forever shirt?
whoever was chanting "Fight Forever"
We got you.
and
man.
then wasn't wearing the shirt. We can't hear you.
Yo,
We
it's right
didn't
there.
hear you.
Pro
It's right
Wrestling
there.
Tees, heel merch.
Yeah,
Can
I was
you
probably
guys-
3 people that was wearing that shit, and then they were the loudest of all. So
Fight forever. Keith Lee and Dominic can fight forever. It's fucking dope. But that was the match of the night.
I think
That was a second
I'm not
match
saying
of the
I didn't
night.
like any of the matches.
What was your
either.
match of the night, Pretty Chub?
Balor and Gargano.
Ooh,
All the way.
it's easy.
Wow, easy.
Se me paró.
That's easy. I mean, the build for it was money.
Dude, even that street
The-
fight. With
I was
Dakota
not
Kai and
impressed.
Knox.
I was not
You
impressed.
weren't impressed.
No, I thought
it was just a shitty ending.
I thought I wanted more violence. I was expecting more violence.
I love the cricket bat spot. When she had
Yes,
Dakota Kai found the
yes,
cricket
yes.
bat, but she
Yeah,
shattered
yeah,
it on the
yeah.
corner. She didn't use it.
I felt it was more of
like
a
that.
transitional street fight match to get you to the Balor match because you know how everybody was all
Pace?
up for Keith. Yeah, the
Yeah.
pace of it was they were up for Keith Lee. I think it was the filler between that and Finn Balor. But I think that's why. But I don't know.
What'd you think about Johnny and Finn?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing shit, man.
Isn't that the match of the night?
I mean, I don't want to be biased because that was the match I've been fucking talking and promoting all week. I was hyped about it all week. But Keith Lee and Dominic definitely surprised me, man. I wasn't expecting that.
What do you guys think about the women's championship match?
I went into it with low expectations because Rhea Ripley has to win, right? Like she had to win.
Bianca
Right.
put in work.
But Bianca
She
did
looked
it.
amazing.
She had a good showing.
She looked amazing.
And she should, right? Like she's gotta look strong. Like her
Yeah.
shit is the EST of NXT. Like she's gotta be.
Yeah, I saw a lot
beefed
of.
up.
I saw a lot of her parents were there, so that was pretty dope. They did a
Which
close-up
was
of her.
excellent because you almost thought that she
Yeah.
won.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
she's
Like,
gonna
you
do-
saw
she's
the
gonna-
parents
this is
and you
gonna
were
be
like-
It's the parents are there. The hype is there. It's
The
February.
Black History Month.
Yeah,
I
fucking,
mean, in my opinion, even though she didn't win the match, she still won the night because of that entrance. She
That
made
shit
her
was fire.
presence felt.
Yeah, man.
It was there. She's
was dope.
history.
but
in
the main
making.
event was the main event. Is the main
But
event.
before that,
Baby.
Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Made her
Yes,
decision.
that was a big rumored spoiler of the night. When I was checking online the day of, Charlotte was in town. She was gonna be there, and yeah, she
Here we go.
put in work. How we feeling?
Charlotte
Missed
Flair. I did not have to win the Royal Rumble to face Rhea Ripley. You want to talk
Rhea.
about
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she
Diarrhea Ripley.
did. They
No nice things have happened.
No, it didn't have to happen.
they are different. She
Charlotte
don't go
Flair
there.
is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair does not have to win a Royal Rumble to face the NXT Women's Champion. You want to talk about taking a spot from somebody, taking a spot from a main roster storyline? Like, there was no need. There was no need.
So who you giving the Rumble to if you taking it from Charlotte?
Pick.
Pick. a chick. Pick from your point.
Who cares? Like, not who cares, but you could write more interesting stories, and Charlotte can still go to NXT
I would've given
and
it
be
to
like,
Baszler.
bitch, I want that title.
I would have given it to Baszler.
Baszler
Rumble.
could have won it, and
would've
she
given
could
it
have
to
still
Baszler.
done her fucking neck bite, and
I
now
would
she
have
would have
given it
been
to Sasha,
dangerous.
and Sasha could have faced Bailey.
Sasha didn't even have a spot in the Rumble, right?
What's up with that?
You know what I mean? Like, yo, there was so many. Carmella, who's been fucking doing shit as of late,
Got
right?
the
Could have
sandwich.
won that shit. I mean, whatever. But the point is, like, there's more stories to write. Charlotte Flair
dropping it.
could always go to NXT and be like, I'm challenging you. I'm Charlotte motherfucking Flair. Right? Like, she, like there was the Royal Rumble. Like, you're supposed to go for like the top, and I guess you're trying to build the NXT Women's title as the top strap. I guess.
It gives it a lot more prestige now, though. Like, a lot more eyes, and yo, a lot of casual fans are gonna be at least curious at this point. They're gonna be in WrestleMania. She's gonna have people that would normally not even have a clue what NXT is watching WrestleMania, and then they're gonna, she's gonna show her craft, and she's gonna stand out. People are gonna watch NXT more.
It's not necessary.
No, I'm saying that the belt's gonna be more prestigious now. So.
It wasn't that.
No,
who
definitely
cares?
not.
It wasn't necessary.
No, it's not necessary.
The
no.
belt didn't. Yo, the belt with Flair would have raised the prestige enough. Like, yo, the Royal Rumble did nothing. It
Yeah,
was
the Rumble did definitely.
literally. So here's and here's ultimately my complaint is that the Royal Rumble did not need to happen. The Royal Rumble was rendered useless, not because Charlotte Flair challenged Rhea Ripley for the title. right? It's not because the NXT Women's title is a lesser title. It's because Charlotte Flair is Charlotte fucking Flair. She doesn't have to win a Royal Rumble to go for the NXT title. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, there was no need for that. What story could you have written? You could have written 1,000 other stories. Who's Becky Lynch facing? Right? Shayna Baszler. All right, fine. How about Bayley? What's Bayley fucking doing?
Naomi.
That I thought we were gonna have
Naomi
another
coulda
Lacey.
won the
I thought
fucking-
she was gonna run in with Lacey all the way to Mania. It doesn't look like that's happening.
No, it
anymore.
doesn't look like that.
So now that's opened up too, because now I think Naomi's probably gonna be, right?
Yeah, Naomi's gonna probably be the contender, and most likely Lacey has unfinished business with Sasha.
Yeah, we'll see where that goes if that even makes it to Mania.
Right.
Adam Cole, baby, with the help of a
The main
former
event.
DIY member, Johnny Gargano. How we feeling about Johnny? You called this. You said Gargano was gonna come back after this tag team reunion for Takeover in the UK. What was the last Takeover UK?
Which
And what are they gonna do? They're gonna pick right up where they left off.
And that's where we are.
On the road to WrestleMania. Last year, around this time, Johnny Gargano was on his way to facing Tommaso Ciampa
for the strap.
for the strap at motherfucking WrestleMania.
Yep.
Go down 365 days later, and what are we staring down the barrel at?
That's still beefing.
Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano for the motherfucking title. That is a beautiful
Is
way
it
to
a title
fucking...
match though?
Well,
Not yet.
Not yet. I
But
mean, I guess.
duh, right? Like
You say
duh.
Cole drops it at some point? Before?
Yeah.
I think Cole's
Yeah.
gonna
Come
drop
up.
it to the Dream.
I don't think Cole comes up by himself.
How about WrestleMania weekend? Saturday
Saturday?
at TakeOver, Tommaso Ciampa wins the title, and then at Raw or whatever, or I mean at WrestleMania, they'll fight for the strap again.
Hey.
You wanna say that they're at?
I'll pay
you
for
wanna
that.
say that the titles are at the same level? Put them on the main card. Put them on the main card at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
so now my
showcase.
So now my question is, if Rhea's
You did it
putting-
for the women's, right?
So if Rhea's putting the title on the line against Charlotte at Mania, does that mean that Rhea has a title the night before, or is there no NXT Women's
I don't think they
Championship
would
match?
defend it on the
You think that they do like a battle royal or something for like a number,
maybe a number
number
one
one
contender? You can squeeze that in there. I guess,
Nah,
but,
it might
maybe
headline
fill
the women's. No, it might headline NXT, right? It might headline
Yeah.
Takeover,
in. Yeah.
or I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I don't know, right? It could go either way. They
I don't
even
think
have to
I don't
put it.
see Rhea defending twice, like
Right,
on
right.
Saturday and Sunday for sure.
You can't do that.
Especially you're gonna put her against
Only
Charlotte.
Adam Cole can do something like
Right.
that.
Come on. Now.
Oh, true. Well, Charlotte, you don't think Charlotte's gonna be at WrestleMania?
No, I don't think Rhea. I don't think you book Rhea against Charlotte and then you book Rhea twice the night before.
Oh, right.
It's like that's
Yeah,
that-
yeah, like,
Charlotte.
that's
you
the
need
thing.
you need rest for that girl.
So, do you think
Nice
Charlotte?
Andrade.
What?
Don't be surprised if the night before Mania at that takeover they have a special stipulation match where Bianca Belair, if she wins a match,
Triple
it becomes a triple
threat.
threat
Triple
match.
threat. Yeah, and I
So
can
don't be
They
see
surprised.
that.
love them a triple threat.
I was thinking after
Don't be
this week's
surprised.
episode, we'll get there for
Qué
sure.
mierda.
But before it was Wednesday, before we got to this week, it was Friday. Smackdown. Let's stomach some of that. Let's stomach some of Smackdown. It was
SmackDown. Yo, you know what? SmackDown was alright. It had its moments, right?
Wait. Speaking of moment of bliss? What the fuck? Didn't we kill off the moment of bliss and it's one fan already?
Not today,
Like,
Junior.
what the fuck? Again with this shit?
Whatever.
Uh,
So Bailey and Carmella.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's all about, I guess, Naomi, right? Like, whatever. I don't know. I didn't give a shit. Because really, because they're going to fucking fight at Saudi Arabia and this storyline's not resolved, so who cares, right? How about Hulk Hogan and his appearance, right? Everybody had a lot to say. on Twitter.
It's funny how he's
That was
back.
pretty good, yeah.
He's back. That's
Do it
it.
again? Can you do it again?
He looked just like him too.
You're like, man. So Hulk Hogan appeared, right?
So
and
casually.
This is the second time they do this shit where they're like, yo, there's going to be a fucking legend, right, at SmackDown via satellite. Via satellite. Shh, don't tell nobody. So Hulk Hogan appears via satellite, but guess who else appeared via satellite? The Firefly Funhouse. in his own version. He came out fucking playing the guitar, fucking Bray Wyatt.
It got crazy in that fun house.
And whatever, they exchange words, fun stuff. Fine, whatever. I like that Hulk Hogan got punked because at the end of the whole thing, he was just like, oh, I'm out of here.
He's gonna
I'm out of here, brother.
He's gonna be a 2-time Hall of Famer this year. You're gonna be seeing more off Hogan.
Cares?
With the
Who cares?
Saudi Arabia's coming up, so
right, they need something to do.
yeah.
Hey, Hulk said he was gonna fight, right? He's got one more match in this.
But let's talk about some real legends that are coming back. How about John Cena? Remember him? That guy?
I don't know. I've never
The one
seen
that
him.
can't be seen.
We won't be seeing him on Friday night.
Isn't
SmackDown
he starting in that
February 28th?
Invisible Man movie?
Yes, starring John Cena.
Keep on.
Otis had a very
No,
good,
no me fucking hable de Otis,
wonderful
That shit broke-
Valentine's
that shit
Day,
broke my
right?
heart.
Hello, darkness.
He
my
went-
friend.
Did you see his Valentine, Mandy
Nah,
Rose?
neither did he.
Shout out to Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler
Fucking-
getting that heat, baby.
Qué tristeza, bro.
Ay, Dios mío.
You know what? I love it. This is how you write a story, right? It's you got like this lovable fucking goofy ass character. He has this fucking lightning rod of a girl. First of all, Otis, you fucking animal. You deserve it, you hamster looking fuck. You should have gotten there on time. She was waiting for mad long. She was waiting for 2 hours for
Rookie
your ass, yo.
mistake, man.
How you got a girl that looked like that waiting for 2 hours with your fucking t-shirt wearing, blazer with no arms, having ass? Then you fucking psycho. You deserve to be fucking stolen by the show off. Like
I
that's
bet
it. Like, yo, there's no reason for you to show. You are the fat, ugly fuck in the relationship. You got to get there first. You should have opened the car door when she got out of her fucking bathroom. Like, she should have fucking. You should have been there early and often.
Early and
You were the guy that was there when she fell off the fucking apron. Like, you caught her,
At
but
the
you
Royal
couldn't
Rumble.
be
At the
at
Royal
the
Rumble.
restaurant. You fuck on Valentine. It was actually Valentine's Day. You had a fucking date with Manuela. Now you have to watch JP Savage's video so you can know how to get your mojo back. There's 2 showers
But
involved.
we're here to help. We're here to help.
I'm pretty sure he knows a lot about Mojo.
Get this shit
out. Oh man, speaking the shit.
How about the
out.
concert? We had a concert.
Did we have a concert?
Yeah, fucking Sami Zayn
Yes,
and
we had a
Cesaro on a
concert.
ukulele.
Cares.
Yes. it was
And
a
then
nice
Elias.
ukulele.
Yo, I love
Excerpt.
Elias, bro. I love Elias. Can't do no wrong.
You know
Nah.
what people do in concerts? They go in raw.
Master. Oh,
Oof.
wow, that was close.
Oh, they use raw paper? For
Wow, bueno también.
Mischief! Why don't you set us off opening up Raw like Randy Orton did and talk to us about what he did to Mr. Matt
Randy
Hardy?
Orton is a fucking G, bro. Randy Orton can do no wrong in my eyes right now as a heel. Anytime he does heel work and he's this sleazy like shit dirtbag heel, it's beautiful fucking work. So when he gave Matt Hardy a solo concerto, it was a thing of beauty. Remember last time when everybody was like, "Oh, Matt Hardy's dead. He's never coming back," and then he comes back and then dies again.
What is he, Kenny from fucking South Park?
Shout out to Kenny. They killed him. I mean, he's no stranger to working with the likes of the Young Bucks,
Get the
as
fuck
you
out of
can
here.
see.
How about
So stay tuned to see more Matt Hardy coming up.
How about Rebby Hardy tweeting? I guess it was cold in the arena.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because
Whose
Matt
nipples
Hardy
did
was
she see?
wearing a fucking jacket. I was just like, why? I don't know. Rebby Hardy always has something to say.
Well, she's whack.
Shout out
bro.
to Rabbi. Dímelo.
Bueno. Another thing that happened.
What else happened?
Drew McIntyre.
Talk to me.
So,
3, 2, 1.
first of all, I really like Drew McIntyre. Second of all, I really hate face Drew McIntyre. Because he's a fucking cornball. He goes in, he's like, oh, now
Is
I
he
have
not?
to point at the sign. Boom!
Right.
Ha ha.
Isn't he not commercialized now for you? Isn't he not
I don't like it.
doing what the handshakes of the faces do when once
The
they win the title?
feces?
Feces, faces.
The feces?
Is it?
Hashtag
But
Versace.
isn't it stuff that the chosen ones usually do?
Nah, I hate it.
They
Starting
always
to
do.
look like he's been chosen to do.
Well,
Is this the next Cena?
listen, so the worst part about all of this was MVP, right? And the fact that he wrestled.
I'm coming.
I love the fact that MVP is he signed a producer role.
Yeah, yo.
did.
So good for him. I
Another
think he's a
great
good
mind
mind
behind
yeah.
the curtain.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope. We love that. Hopefully,
And he's a really good
some
talker.
change.
So bringing him on as at least a fucking manager would be great. Like I thought it was great. Like he was trying to recruit Drew McIntyre. Like
he
that
said
was
that
awesome
was his last match.
Well,
though,
he
before.
also tweeted, "If they keep paying me, I'm gonna keep showing up."
Okay, all right.
So
Take
he
that
knows
money,
what's
my
up.
good man. Take that money.
That Rey
Make your
Mysterio
money,
was his
boo-boo.
last match, but it wasn't his best one. This one with McIntyre was pretty.
Yo,
good.
Vic,
Speaking of good matches, yo.
tell him about them money bags.
Yo, the money bags
money
was
bag,
dope.
money bag.
Becky Lynch came out tossing up that money, looking like me on Route 17. Shout out to Route 17, but it had a bunch of
What?
hundreds and no singles, not one single. No one was single. Claro que no single. Listen, she came out, did a thing, and challenged. Yo, called out Shayna. She's ready. She's
All
ready
right,
for Shayna.
Hold on. Before that part, right? So she comes out with the bag of money.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the bag of money?
I want to get paid, son. I was about to.
She came out with like thousands. I don't know how much fucking.
But she
money,
didn't throw it to the crowd. She just put it right
she threw it in the
here.
ring
'cause,
so
you
she could
know-
collect
Did Becky
that shit
Lynch
back.
come out of like KOD's, like King of Diamonds
Yeah,
from
that's what I'm
Miami?
saying. She looked like me on 17.
But what'd you think about that part? I don't know. Part of me thought it was kind of weird. Like she's supposed to be like a badass.
So
Like,
okay, I'm
I-
getting so many Austin vibes. I heard like last week she came up with the fucking ambulance truck, drove
Yeah.
it back like Austin did, came back like swag and all that. This week, I think she's still doing it, but they're trying to put Baszler over as much as she can.
Have you seen her jacket?
Yes.
Oh, Shayna's
Yeah.
or
No,
Becky's?
Becky's
No,
jacket.
Becky's
With
jacket.
the goat?
Becky
No.
has a jacket, yes, with a goat in the back. It has
It's the same one?
It has a goat in the back, yeah, and then it has all the women's championship nameplates.
No,
on the,
nameplates,
on the
like on the
sleeves.
titles
Sasha's
that she's
nameplate when
beating.
she was the champ. Becky's,
Asuka, everybody.
Asuka's, Ronda's, Charlotte's, all their nameplates when they were on the titles right here on her sleeve.
Are those the champions that she's thrown?
She's dethroned them all.
Is that true?
And she has the goat. I mean, that's what I'm assuming that jacket is, right? Because she's beating
Has
all the
she-
names I
Damn,
saw.
I wanna look
All
it
the
up
names
now.
I saw,
We'll look it up,
Sasha,
we'll look it up.
she's beating them. So
Yeah, she's definitely beating them. She's always said that she's had. Well, she said she cut that promo right.
Yeah.
I beat a murderer's row of women. So I thought the jacket was dope.
that was a dope jacket.
But Shayna Baszler,
Shayna Baszler.
go ahead, tell
So
about
she's money, man. Like, she also, so we're getting very loose with the
Como tu mamá.
Ooh.
with these promos now.
Never
After
misses
fucking
an
5 kids?
Yo,
Really?
she's gonna tear the living
Who fucks
shit.
5 kids?
No,
out
no,
of
no. I'm
Becky.
saying their mother had 5 kids.
Oh, you said after fucking 5 kids,
No,
bro.
after 5.
Yo, you
fucking
forget how English works, yo. You have to throw commas in that motherfucker. After
One comma will
fucking
make a difference.
5 kids. It's not after fucking 5
What are
kids.
you, a fucking teacher?
Fuck!
Exactly.
Oh no.
Sorry, I know English, you fucking dumb shit.
The dumb shit
Talk to
will
me
be
in Sucres.
torn out of Becky Lynch, though, apparently, according to Shayna Baszler. And, yo, that shit made it to the air. I was surprised I heard that
I'll
shit.
tear the living shit.
I'll tear the living shit out
That's
of you.
that's how I talk to
I was
my
able
chicken
to-
sandwich.
Yo, I'm ready for this fucking match. That's
Why are
what
you
I'm
so
ready
aggressive with your chicken sandwich?
And we
Because
cut
It's
that shit
dead
in half.
already. You don't have to.
it deserves it.
You have
It
to chase
deserves
that shit.
for. Pretty Chubby, speaking about deserving, why don't you tell us a little bit about a deserving man that we all thought was injured?
So we got a returning AJ Styles coming along with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the club, making his return from separating his shoulder at the Royal Rumble. And he's out here talking about saying that he's the phenomenal wrestler of all time, says that he's better than legends, including The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels,
Did he say literally The Undertaker?
NWO.
Yeah,
he
mentioned
mentioned
names,
The
yo.
Undertaker.
He threw names out.
Okay. Because I was like, damn, I mean, I would love to see an AJ and take it. And that's kind of like an easy write-off to me, man. Because if, let's just say, hypothetically, AJ's really not 100%, I think he doesn't have to be fucking performing at Mania, especially if he's going to go against
But
The
how
Undertaker.
dope would that match be?
Yeah. I love it.
I didn't understand why Ricochet came out here. Like, why was this the time for Ricochet to come out?
I have no idea.
Like,
I mean,
he just, Ricochet came out like, you fucking asshole.
That's why.
Ricochet, oh,
that's why.
boom.
Shout out to
Ricochet came out, and can I have my bottle now?
Yes.
For what? Like, yes, he's promoting the Brock Lesnar fight at Saudi Arabia, but like, what? He mentioned him in the list of people, and then I like AJ Styles to be like, I just did that as a courtesy, right? Like, I was just trying to be nice to you, fucking screw up, get the fuck out of here, and
It's
pop
my
your ass,
time,
you fucking creep.
There's a lot of well, Ricochet's a young talent, and Ra's been showcasing a lot of young talent as of late. Yo, Mischief, why don't you tell us about
Speaking
some
about
new
Bend Over Bobby
young talent?
Lashley and Angel Garza. So I really want to talk about Angel Garza and Humberto
Bless
Carrillo.
Bless you.
Salud.
Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo came about at just around the same time, into our consciousness, if you will.
Aren't they cousins?
And I don't know,
They
I
are. They
guess.
are.
Allegedly.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I say I don't know, but even more to my point, how very different they are. Humberto Carrillo is a tremendous talent, right? They both are,
Yeah.
right? But Garza's charisma
He's a ladies man.
is crazy. So he got a kiss from a chick in the audience
Hey.
mid-match, right? He's just got a way about him, and a lot of people are comparing him to Eddie Guerrero, specifically saying that he's got the charisma that Eddie Guerrero didn't have at that age.
Wow.
And that's kind of interesting to say. It's almost blasphemous to say, right? Because we know
Was his last
Eddie.
name Meltzer by any chance?
No, just a lot of
Talking
people
about
in
Thea?
general. And when you think about it, right, Eddie was a tremendous talent and had a lot of opportunity, right, at the cruiserweight level to really showcase himself in places like WCW and ECW and like really make a name for himself. But you don't know Eddie to be like super hyper charismatic until his WWE and like tail end of his WCW run, right? It wasn't until then that you really got to know, like feel like you knew him.
Right. I mean, at least if you're watching WWF, right, and
Right.
you're watching his transition, that's pretty much what you bank on.
Right, but like when you think about it, you think about as athletic as Eddie was, like I always think about his charisma. Garza is not that, but Jesus, he's so good. And there is vibes. There's Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat vibes. Like you feel that.
Well, the talent is definitely there in ring. No complaints on my end. What I've seen so far. Pretty chubby. Why don't you tell them about the beautiful main event, which was another 6-man tag.
So we got Kevin Owens and the Viking
Que
Raiders
mierda.
defeating Murphy. Murphy now, not even Buddy Murphy, just Murphy.
It's just Murphy?
Murphy.
That was my buddy though.
Murphy and the AOP by DQ.
This is your buddy Murphy.
What do I
goes.
What do I think
Where,
about
bro?
this main event? Caca sandwich.
Gaga
Enough said.
sandwich. Enough said.
They had a moment where like all the baby faces popped, right? They all did a move.
You know who else had a moment?
Who got to the turnbuckle? Wait, there was somebody that came out. Oh man, I don't remember who came out.
So we had the Street Profits.
All
who
the
made it
Street
safe.
Profits came
Yeah.
out. For what? Why? Why?
What are you
We
talking about?
already have
They're defending the
fuck
tag
up.
titles
We
at
already
Saudi
have
Arabia.
For what though?
I don't even know
We
what
have the
Saudi Arabia
Viking
is, so I can't
Raiders
even say
involved
what
in
they-
this shit against the AOP. What the fuck? Like, what do the Street Profits even have here? Like, they have no reason to interfere whatsoever. However, that frog splash that this skinny, bony motherfucker hit, he fucking went into the air like for 37
Facts,
feet.
facts.
I've never seen that shit before in my life.
Oh god, that was Montez, right? That hit that thing, right?
Yeah, Montez.
Yo.
He looks like a praying mantis, mad long, skinny
How about
legs.
but on the other side, was the guy from the Viking Raiders who was the big man.
Right, the cinder block.
Yes,
bro.
he
fucking,
did a fucking swanton
Ivar?
frog splash too.
Ivar?
Yeah, it was Ivar, I think. But I also had a moment, sir.
Excuse me.
Because,
you need time for yourself? You need a Kleenex?
It was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
The clock struck midnight, and then another 12 hours had passed, and then it was nighttime, and there was no power.
Damn, you didn't pay your bill
Se
again?
fue la luz.
Yo, fuck PSC&G.
Yo, fucking PSE&G.
Y'all gotta pay
No
your bills,
power
yo.
this week.
No
But
power.
we did get a brand new show. Shout out to the Circle Squared, yo. I love the concept. I love how they're giving the opportunity out. Yo, shout out to that kid that broke the internet, man, jumping off the second floor from that mall.
Oh, yeah. They got several
Father
perspectives
and
of
son made the news, and not only that, they made power because they was on the Circle Square, getting their opportunity to shine, and it was up to us, the fans, to vote who we decide gets the opportunity at the end of the show. It's a dope show, and we're gonna be watching more of it. But
Keep
I
your
cannot
eyes
wait
out on that.
for next week because next week we get the power back. Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. The
Get the
war
ass here, bro.
was
This guy's such a
on.
Yo,
creep.
SMD, bro.
Shout out to those boys.
Wow. What's this theme music?
Something about Dynamite.
Is that Dynamite's music?
And TNT's and Nitro is sick.
So
Acid.
TNT, you fucking made me say TNT, guys. Dynamite
Well, that's what
opens.
Dynamite's on.
Yo, Dynamite was lit this week.
Boom.
And shit blew up. Pretty Chubby, why don't you tell
More
them
bum
about the
puns.
first opening bout that blew the F up?
So we have new #1 contenders for the AEW Tag Team
Ooh,
Championships.
for the what?
Whack.
We got the Young Bucks coming out victorious in this Tag Team Battle Royal.
This booking, whack.
Okay.
And now
Their
Revolution,
clothes,
and now
whack.
Revolution, you have
Their moveset, whack.
my God.
Me, I'm fly as fuck.
Oh, shit.
Nah.
your,
why,
your flyer's open, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's the Young Bucks against Kenny Omega
Not
and
the dumb
Hangman
fucks? No.
Page at AEW Revolution.
So,
what do you guys think about that?
Okay. Let's just fast forward here because I feel like the turn is coming at Revolution. Hangman fully
Turning against Kenny?
turns on Kenny. They lose the straps. Now, with that said and that assumed, I believe the tag division is kind of they put a Band-Aid on it.
Una curita?
They put a Band-Aid on the tag.
whack, bro.
You got the elite tag team of the best tag team in the world. Let's not forget they were over as fuck before this company got over or started rather. They're on top of the mountain now. If you give them the straps, they didn't start with the straps.
Fam.
I still think it's too early. The second team to
The
win the
Young
tag.
Bucks should not have the titles. They should not be around the titles.
But you're talking about elevating this division now.
Yeah.
If you put them on top, now you got to get the chase going, right?
Poppy,
you got to
but
build the other
who?
tag teams.
What?
I like a Santana and Ortiz to come up and challenge for that.
Their tag division's kind of weak, bro.
I mean, I hear you. But now, if you have the Bucks defending those straps, you're gonna get those same matches you've seen in the Indies. Not the world has
Lucha
seen.
Bros, we're gonna get Lucha Bros again.
No, but we could get Santana Ortiz. We get
Woo.
Lucha Bros in there. We could get, but remember, the world hasn't seen these matches. Maybe the Lucha Bros. That's a bad example. Best Friends,
Jungle Express?
Jumble Express.
Bet that don't mean.
These are guys that are gonna get their
Dark
shine
Order.
now.
Go to sleep.
And I think it's gonna look better than the women's division.
Vete pa la mierda. Bueno, Nyla Rose cut a promo and she was saying she's a beast, and then
Talk to her.
Statlander comes out, right? She's like booping in her title belt.
Boop that damn belt.
But Swole,
Hey.
Big Swole comes out,
Big Swole.
and I loved Big Swole in this interaction, right? Like Nyla Rose did what she should have done fucking years ago, right? She came out and she was like powerful on the mic, like she was a fucking animal on the mic, and that's she's the beast, right? Like she's the beast for all intents and purposes. So Big Swole, the way she came out, there was a lot of charisma. There was a lot of like reality in her trying to like fight. She's like, "Oh, you the bitch right here, right? Like, yo, what's up, dog?" And I don't know, everything about Swole in that segment screamed like authentic to me. Like she was real in that moment.
Yeah,
And she elevated
I
the
saw
moment
some of that.
because Statlander did not look like she knew what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? Like there's so when we took improv in college, me and JP, right? Like you've gotta like accept the moment and kind of whatever happens, like you gotta play it out. And Statlander kind of like takes a step back and like she kind of disappears. Statlander's the number 1 contender, dog. Like Statlander's she's supposed to be the
she's
next
number 1? Okay, I thought she was
I'm
number
like 90. Now
Okay.
you got me all fucked up.
I could be fucked up, but I don't know.
I'm like 80% fucked. Damn, now you got me
Yeah.
all confused. I think Statlander's the number 1 contender, and to have her look like she's already got a kind of happy-go-lucky gimmick, and bringing out Big Swole was not a good look because it made her look like shit. But Big Swole stole the fucking moment.
She took the thunder for sure.
Hell
for sure.
Yeah.
I still doesn't. I think it adds to it. I don't want to say it takes away from the feud right now between Statlander and Nyla Rose, but it definitely adds to and more intrigue to it. And I don't think it takes nothing from it. I don't think it only improves it. But yeah, I kind of see what you mean, that she kind of faded out in
Right.
the scene.
What happened at the end of that for Statlander?
So for Statlander,
Nothing.
I don't remember, but I do remember
That's why, because nothing happened.
Swole getting in her face,
Right,
and
Swole-
that's what
you
stood
remember
out.
Swole getting in her face,
Yeah.
right? You remember security breaking him up, like, and then they had a moment, right? Swole kind of stared down Statlander,
Yeah.
right? And that's kind of where Statlander comes
And
back.
I was staring at Statlander.
Hey.
All right, calmate.
Hey.
My bad.
How about someone else making some noise in the ring? Big old Jeff Cobb,
Ooh, debut match against our
facing
boy John
the
Moxley.
one-eyed pirate John
Yo,
Moxley.
dope match.
That's what they call it.
They had some pretty crazy
The
spots, man.
purple-headed yoga slinger.
This boy Jeff Cobb don't play.
Have you said on it?
Hey, he's a
Wow.
suplex giving machine. Shout out to the new suplex city in this new town we call AEW down in Jacksonville, right? Oh, where
I
were we
guess
this
so.
week? We don't think we were in Jacksonville.
They were in Atlanta.
Shout out to Atlanta. Hey.
The most important thing about all of that was the inner circle watching from the front row.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to our boy Chris Jericho, the living legend right now. This man had entrance music
From the crowd.
in the crowd. He had entrance music to his seat because he had a
I mean,
ticket
he is
to the
an
show.
AEW champion.
Yeah,
But he's also a rock star. Like, he's a fucking rock
he's
star
a fucking
Yeah.
rock star. The crowd was literally singing his lyrics after the damn bell,
for like
man.
an hour.
And he's not even in the match.
He had an entrance song just to fucking go to his seat. I wish that shit happened to me. But all of that is to say that Darby Allin is back.
Yes.
I love
So
Darby
what
Allin.
happens ultimately? Moxley gets the roller pin. They jump Moxley, but then we get Goldust coming in for the save. He gets
Yeah.
knocked out. Then yes.
So a lot of
Darby
things, right?
Allin.
So number one, Darby Allin took way too long to get to the ring. Right?
Oh,
Like,
he
you
got a
came-
skateboard though.
Yo, but exactly, you had a skateboard. You could have been there like 9 minutes ago. You're fucking Calvin Klein
He
modeling
had
at
to
the
hit
stage.
every
Yo,
camera.
Ben Stiller, get to the fucking ring, Zoolander. Fucking come on. He's fucking modeling up
He
there.
had to hit every camera.
He looked
Hey.
like Two-Face.
Yo,
which is-
shout out to the suit too. Yeah,
Which
he's
is
looking
awesome.
fresh.
But get to the ring already. Like, you were there to help Moxley, and now you're fucking
He was-
in Vogue.
He was imitating Undertaker's entrance.
Yo, it felt that way. Came in, kicked ass with his skateboard. My favorite part of all of that was fucking Goldust, right? Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
When they're kind of like having this face off in the ring with everybody. Dustin Rhodes like, oh, I'm going after fucking Hager. He fucking jumps over and fucking
He
beats
cut
the nigga.
off, I think it was
Sammy
Guevara.
Guevara, yeah.
And Sammy let him go. And Sammy's like,
Yo, Sammy's
okay,
like, oh,
okay,
all right, yo,
get
I
your
don't want to
shit
fight.
in.
Yeah,
Get your shit in, Dustin. Go ahead. That was pretty dope. The AEW tag
So
titles.
back to the tag division.
Yes.
Pretty Chubb, how do you feel about this fucking tag division?
We got
man?
a little banger, didn't we?
I mean, we got the tag champs, Kenny Omega and Hangman Page, defeating the Lucha Bros.
They've been booking the Lucha Bros like shit.
Like shit, bro.
But they've been booking the tag division like shit.
I mean, in the beginning it was good, but I feel like
I
It's
think,
the
I
line.
think they're fixing that now with the Bucks. If the Bucks get the straps, now you have champions that you have
Get
to
the strap.
You got to beat them.
Ooh, that's a drop.
And the only way to beat them, the Bucks, is having a great match. Apparently, in the Indies, that's what the feel was, right? Every time you go to an indie show, you gotta watch the Bucks. You gotta watch the Bucks because no matter what, they're gonna steal the show. I think we're gonna start getting to that now.
Well, no, hurry the fuck
And
up.
to be honest, man,
for
this was
real.
the first episode of AEW Dynamite that I'm like, holy shit. Okay, y'all took this one for sure.
Yeah, and it wasn't until the main event,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Yes.
like the whole show was pretty
It was
decent.
dope.
but
It was dope. But that main event
the main
solidified
event.
that shit. Talk to him a minute.
Son. First of all, we were all interested to see
Yes.
what the cage would look like.
yo, shout out to that cage.
Yo,
The cage was pretty.
Looks a little taller than WWE.
Did you think it was taller? Yeah,
think
you did say that.
It looked a little taller. I don't know. Could be
I just
the
like different.
cameras
right?
fucking
Like,
with your
It was
vision.
beautiful.
It was a
But-
good looking fucking cage. I don't know. I liked it, but the match.
Polished it real nice.
What a way to make Wardlow look like an animal.
Yo,
Yeah.
What a way to make
Yes.
Cody Rhodes look like a fucking amazing
Lunatic.
baby face.
Yes.
Like an American hero.
Oh.
I said this
or
last week,
nightmare.
and I'm gonna say it again.
Say it again. One more time.
Cody
One
Rhodes
more time.
is a company guy. He is his father's son. And the way that Dusty Rhodes put himself out there to fucking sell and draw and get asses in seats, that's what Cody Rhodes has literally put his body on the line. That fucking moonsault. I think you were the one.
Yo, I looked one way and I'm like, okay, he's gonna sell for a bit just to grab my beer. Yo, I go turn back. He's already halfway down. Holy shit!
He didn't wait.
He didn't wait. He just went up.
Yo,
Boom.
we didn't get like a Wardlow.
None of that. None of that.
No,
None
like,
of that.
yo, Cody Rhodes got up there and said, fuck it.
No.
Ni se persinó.
Yo, nah, bro.
None of
He just
that.
went, he's not Shane McMahon. Ese fue. Yo, but that's what's up, right? Like,
Yeah, for real.
because that's what I want to see in a fight. And Cody Rhodes was like, alo, fuck it. Like, Cody Rhodes is really, like, this is
Right,
my
that
business and I'm breaking my neck for it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, to the one side, like, yo, you want everybody to be safe and great and, like, blah, blah. But on the other side, it's incredible to watch somebody that's willing to do anything to win a match, that shit is incredible to me.
I think we're ready for Revolution.
What happened to
ladies and
Wardlow after
gentlemen.
the moonsault?
Se murió! And I love the fact that you brought up the broken neck, because speaking of broken freaking necks, ladies and
Red
gentlemen,
Angel?
the aftermath, the dust is cleared, takeover is gone. It's now time for NXT, and Tommaso Ciampa is in the ring interrupting Austin Theory for a match that won't happen because Ciampa has a lot to get off his chest, man. My man,
Damn, you just jumped right into NXT.
Yo,
I didn't
hey.
even feel that transition.
I had to just break right
Oh
through.
yeah,
is
for
what she
real.
said.
So you knew
Hey.
Tommaso Ciampa was gonna come out and talk
Yes.
about Johnny.
Oh man, what a hell of a backstabbing, huh? That shit hit home for him. Daddy was home, but it wasn't all about Goldie this time. It was about Gargano and getting
about
back to him,
revenge.
revenge. And I don't think Austin Theory was having it, man. He wanted to fight. He wanted to throw it down, and Ciampa took care of that real
And I'll
quick.
be all right. So with that being said, I'll be real honest. The rest of NXT,
Don't
don't give a fuck. Don't
Well, we
give
got
a
a
fuck.
we got a returning Velveteen
You
Dream
did,
after
you
5
did,
months.
but yo,
That was it, right? Bianca Belair coming out and cutting like her little half promo, right? Telling Charlotte.
no,
Flair,
I like
whatever,
that. I
whatever.
like that was dope.
That was good.
That
No,
was
no,
dope.
that was good. And
yeah.
then the main event.
Right.
Oh, that's it.
But
Like
the main event was overshadowed by that cage match, so I wasn't even paying attention. I gotta give it another chance. Gotta
no,
rewatch it.
Velveteen Dream put on the show.
Yeah,
bro.
okay.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green. Yo, she was.
Hold on, but now we got Adam Cole's the only one that won,
Yeah.
right?
Out of Undisputed.
We have all the
He's our
Undisputed-
remaining champ.
just-
Yes.
in the UE.
Yes. So that means that reign's coming to an end sooner or later.
You think they all go up together?
I think they do. I don't think it goes.
Why not?
If they don't come up together,
Wow.
they wind up together. But then put Cole first.
Or you have the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly betray Adam Cole. Because
And they
Adam
come
Cole
up.
Adam Cole is showing no signs of a babyface. The crowd chants for him every time. They fucking pop for him.
Yeah,
This guy's
yeah.
supposed to be a heel.
He's supposed to be dead. They killed him off in some other show on YouTube that we don't talk about. But listen,
Oh man,
this man is ready. He's ready for the come up. He's ready for the mediocre pushes. He's ready for the horrible writing. Raw, SmackDown. Call him, baby.
oh no.
I think it's time to get rather heelish.
The heel of the
Extra
week.
heelish. Yes, let's
Heels
talk about
pop.
heels.
And chair shots. Who was the heel of the week? Huh?
Eh,
Johnny Gargano.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. Yes, Gargano definitely one heel. That betrayal was kind of crazy.
What an asshole.
What?
I fucking love him too.
That's
Ah.
awesome, bro.
Shut up.
That's exactly what you want to see in a heel. Like it's someone that you can relate to. Like you like, and the best part about it, I think, was today when Ciampa was talking on the mic and he's like, "I know why you did it. You don't have to tell me why you did it. I know why you did it." You know what I mean? Like, we know.
It's an
like,
understanding
we know.
here.
We don't need to like go through another origin story. We're not changing Spider-Mans, all right? Like we don't need to see Uncle Ben die a third time. We know why we're
I like
here.
that rights. I
you
like
know?
that rights.
You know, but Uncle Ben.
Yeah, I like
Yo,
that
1
rights.
minute.
1 minute.
That's like you.
It's just as yeah.
Like
30
you,
seconds for
Poppy.
pants.
Shout out to ShopRite.
Hey.
Yo, why your pants take so long to take off?
I got the.
I'm like Bruce Almighty.
I got the zipper buttons
Like,
thing.
you
I don't
don't
have.
got-
I don't have
you
a
don't-
zipper. I have the buttons.
You don't
so-
got those Angel Garza pants?
Nah, I'm not. Those shout out to Angel Garza. Whoop.
I think Velveteen Dream needs a pair of them pants. Yo, he's always struggling to take
For
them.
He was wearing
Yeah.
PJs tonight.
Hey, what the fuck? With little clouds on them. Hey, shout out to
Hey,
clouds.
wepa.
I'll give you guys a pop.
Oh, espérate. Blue Chew.
The pop of the
Oh.
week when Keith Lee successfully defeated Dominic Dojovic and they got that fucking
Bless
fight
you.
forever chant. Because that shit was loud
That's true.
in that arena during that match.
I'll raise you, Cody fucking Rose doing the moonsault off the top of the cage.
We just saw that, too.
Yeah. That was the pop of the week for me.
That definitely
Although
got a raise out
I
of
will
me.
also. That's awful. I will also say Chris Jericho's entrance music.
Yes! Jericho's entrance
We just
to his
fucking
seat.
talked about it.
What about the bruiserweights, the broserweights winning the tag?
Yo,
that was a big
the
big
NXT
big
tag
pop,
belts.
yo.
Ooh,
That
there was a
shit
lot
huge.
of pops this week.
It was a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
weekend,
sure.
man. It was a big weekend in NXT, and they followed up pretty well. I just, you know how it always is that pre-recorded episode that we get on Saturday. So this week's episode pre-recorded at fucking Portland.
The fuck you talking about?
So this week's
Oh, this week's NXT was pre-recorded.
actually no,
no, it was
It
live.
was
you dumb
live.
What are you
dick.
talking about?
because usually they pre-record the next week's
but it's
episode.
live.
It's its own show now.
Yeah,
Remember?
right? We got
It's not
we
developmental
got
no more.
ratings to keep
Wait, so are you
up
talking
with.
about? So what are you talking about? Those dark matches? You think they had dark matches?
I think they probably did. I mean, I didn't read up on any, but I'm sure they always have a dark match or two to get the
That's
crowd
interesting.
ready.
Now let's talk about our dark moment.
Who, like a chair shot?
Let's talk about the chair shots. What are some of the chair shots of the week? What is the drizzling shits?
Drizzling shits.
The way that
drizzling
table didn't
shits.
break when Raquel Gomez threw Tegan Knox.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
Yo, that shit was tough.
Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, right? So, because I kind of mentioned it before. The match was really, really good.
Yeah.
And then
Tegan Knox looked really, really
Reina
good.
Marquez comes out, and, like, who is she? Right? Like, the fans don't know
Yeah,
who
nobody
she is.
really
Nobody knows who
knows.
she is. So, why have her come out in this, like...
I think it's good because you got to keep a balance. How often do we know the people that come back? You know, and
But
we're already
that,
like,
that spot needed to be a big name. I don't know, like a bigger name. Someone
yeah,
at least
so
that's
it
known.
took from the moment. is
Think
what you're
about
saying.
this. What if that was Catanzaro, right?
Yeah,
Fucking like
yeah.
the crowd would be like, oh,
Or,
Because there's a
Chelsea,
beef
or
there,
Chelsea
shit, yeah.
Green.
Yeah,
Uh,
Chelsea Green.
Or a Deanna Purrazzo.
Yo,
Purrazzo, baby.
Diana Purrazzo.
Okay.
P.
Scarlett Bordeaux.
Scarlett. Diana
You know.
Purrazzo's doing
I
it.
have
Tamina. How about Tamina Snuka? Like, let's be. Hold on. Think about this for
Bro.
a second.
Anybody
about
from the
it.
main roster would have
Unplug this
fucking.
motherfucker.
No. Hold
No,
on.
because she's a main roster chicken regardless of the
What
fact.
if Tamina Snuka had come down and like been the enforcer in that match? Came down, fucking chokeslammed her. The table didn't break. Fucking. You know what?
Things
You know
don't change.
that the leg broke.
Did it?
Yeah, the
Okay,
leg of
okay.
the chair, the
Alright.
table broke, but the fucking, they
Okay,
fucking
so it wasn't a complete.
I'd rather
I mean-
Santina Morella come out and interfere.
That's awful.
Tamina Snuka, really?
Tamina,
I still want to borrow that
But
for
it-
a chair
it
shot.
Bro,
was-
that,
music.
that chick sneezes and she gets injured.
Bueno, she would have gotten injured climbing to the top, but we would have seen something. Because
Oh, maybe.
Reina was like, yo, who is she? Like, we have no reason to care. So she
Bop,
came out and just
baby.
did something, and then it didn't turn out that great because of an accident. But
Yeah, now that
Yeah.
definitely was
but what else you got?
was
What are the
something that I
chair
don't really wanna-
shots of
Yo,
the week?
the 24/7. Can we stop
Oh,
already?
man. No. I don't want to stop the 24/7. I want Riddick Moss to fucking stop this.
He got ambushed, right? Did he lose? Did he lose?
No, he won.
Oh, he won that
He won the
ambush
triple
shit?
threat match. It
No,
was a triple threat.
after. I saw it on Twitter.
Nah, they
Bro.
like fought, and I think he
He
took
got
it.
away. Fucking bad.
Pa qué? Like, I don't care about this shit.
Yeah.
Who's the
ran
cruiserweight
towards-
champion?
Oh, shout out to Jordan Devlin and Leo Rush, who had a banger this week on NXT.
Who's
but
the cruiserweight?
He's
now?
Jordan Devlin is
Jordan
the,
Devlin.
the cruiserweight champion.
Who's the U.S. champion?
Neither.
Andrade.
Andrade? He's suspended.
suspended.
Oh, that's right.
He should fucking get a chair shot of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Being an
For getting
asshole.
Suspended.
Testing
Being
positive.
an asshole. Oh, didn't? Who was Riddle talking about that got suspended?
Yo,
He
who-
talked about the wellness policy
Yeah,
tonight.
he brought it up. I think he was talking about
You and your fucking beers, I couldn't hear.
shoot. I don't remember because it wouldn't make sense for him to
Took
talk
your bag,
about
Nick.
fucking Andrade.
No,
Damn
he
it.
was just talking about.
But
the
it was kind of
wellness.
go
Someone got
promo because
popped.
he was bringing up all that BS, and then Pete Dunne again antagonizing him with his I'm not a damn cool funny guy, but I'll whoop your ass.
But I'll kick your ass.
I think Pretty Chubby. Why don't we tell him about our topic for the week?
Our top-
That's all the time we have for you
Are you
folks
fucking
this
serious?
week. I don't care where you got your fix from this week. We know you got it.
They were
mean?
waiting for that all night.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what are you going to watch for this week? Let me tell you right now. NWA Power will be making its return Tuesday, 6:05 p.m. Make sure you catch that. It's going to be a banger. And, yo, make sure to
Catch
catch NXT and AEW next week. Yo, NXT got a banger. First ever women's cage match, Dakota Kai versus Tegan Knox. Don't miss the action on that one. And then, AEW. AEW's gonna have some bangers with the Lucha Bros. Kenny Omega going against Jon Moxley in a 30-minute Iron Man match. Match.
Bless you.
Match?
Match.
True.
Revolution looks
Pretty
like it's
chubby,
gonna
why
be
don't you
dope.
tell them what the hell they gonna do for us on iTunes?
On Apple Podcasts, give us those 5 stars and write us a nice little review. Tell us if we suck. Tell us if you like us. We don't give a fuck. And for our viewers on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh,
Just
things.
like I subscribe to your mom's OnlyFans
Wow,
page.
always with the mom.
Take down the
Always.
10, so always, baby.